One question I do have
Yeah.
for when this is not FedRAMP related, but it is post getting the job. So we'll cut this if you don't want to answer the question. But you listened to the podcast back in the day, and we had a guest on the podcast, AJ, who's awesome. And then tell us that story. This is great.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like this is fair because this is about personal things. It's not it's not a pre-decisional government business. So I'm in a bath on Sunday. I take very long Sunday baths. It's part of my ritual.
Awesome.
I love it.
Listening to Paramify as one does in the bath.
As one does.
This interview with this guy, and it was really hilarious, and it was super fascinating. And one of the things that he kept saying in the interview was something to the effect of, I hope that my boss never listens to this.
Yeah.
I hope my future boss never hears me saying this stuff.
Yep.
And then the next day, I started in this job, and they're like, oh, you got another guy starting the same day. And I look at this, the name wasn't quite the same because the government email addresses and names, you don't have like the initials and stuff. And I think that's the guy that was on the podcast I was And sure enough, literally in front of the whole team, as we're introducing ourselves, I introduced myself to my team of people by calling out my other new teammate for the podcast he had done yesterday, which was the Paramify episode, and proceeded to quote things that he had said back to him and express how happy I was to work with him instead of letting him introduce himself.
I love it.